On to card number 2. So you will use these pieces and parts, like so. This card does not have any stamping. It is all folds, scoring and folding. So, get out my little ruler so I can tell you. You will score at 1 1/4, 4, and 6 3/4. So let's get that going. So we're going to start like from the sliding the paper in, moving it to the left. So our first score, 1 1/4, do these out loud again. 1 1/4, 4, and 6 3/4. So 1 1/4, 4. Get the long arm out there, and 6 3/4. And that's about, all there is to this card. Let me find my bone folder. Burnish on your folds. And then this first one goes back. Like so. Oops, what? Hitting my lights. I got lights turned on. Alright, then I have 2 pieces that are measuring 2.5 inches wide by 5 1/4 inches long. We have 1 piece that is 1 1/4 inches wide and 5 1/4 inches long. And we have a piece that is 1 inch wide by 5 1/4 inches long. So we will glue those down. We'll start with the front. That's the 1 inch piece. Glue that on. Like so. Then one of the 2.5 inch pieces will go on this next panel inside. Now you can just use this kind of as a template and a guide. You can put stuff on more of the panels if you'd like. I did not. Oh, this is way long. I better go back and look at all your kits. Make sure I didn't just cut all those kits for you guys too long. Let me quick cut this. It's 5 1/4. Might have, like I said, just cut everybody's kit too long. So let's go 5 1/4. Gonna glue that one down on there. Like so. I've left this blank. Again, feel free to put white and stamp or do whatever you want on it. I got the next panel. That's 2.5. That goes right up. Oh, see, that one's too long too, you guys. What did I do? 5 1/4. I did not cut those down from 5 1/2. What was I thinking? Actually, I'm going to glue this next one on first at the 1 1/4 inch, just so we can make sure that we're leaving enough room. So go ahead, however, leave your little border of around the edge, like so, and then come in with your larger piece and kind of line it up and do the same. You want to leave a little bit of space, or I did anyway, between the two, so when this one closes down, you've got the gray showing between the two. That was my thought. Like so, kind of keeping that evenly spaced between those. Then you are going to use one of your cards from the kit. I use this half and work this way. So this piece was 1 1/4. So we're going to cut 1 inch. Whoops, I hit my lamp again. Trying to have some better lighting. The last video looked a little weak for lighting, but we're going to cut this one off at 1 inch. And we want 5 1/4. So I'm going to cut it off the top so that, oh no, we want it a little bit, we want it 5. Because the last one was 5 1/4. And then that one's going to slide right in there. Probably don't have that in the camera, sorry. I forget when I make these videos, my my video range is a little bit, my window is smaller. So then this was 2 1/2, so we want to cut it down to 2 1/4 by 5. Oh, it's under my arm, Jill, come on. So we want 2 1/4 inches, and again, I'm working from the right in. So yeah, you can vary this however works for you. Should have left more of that tree. 2 1/4 by 5. I guess we got a lot of the little tree, so you can build your own scene however you want to cut that card up. I didn't know my outlet was so temperamental. But it is right pretty much on top of me, so I keep hitting it. I'm going to try and line up the bottom. Top. Okay. Then we need another 2 1/4, and I think I am going to go right across this score line because it's not very deep, guys. Oh, you know what? Who's watching me telling me, no, that doesn't go there, Jill? Yeah, this piece does not go on that one. My bad. So we will switch these two. Switch them. Quick. Switch them up. Try it again. We're going to leave a little space in there. My video is now loaded. I can hear myself talking across the room. Paper Pumpkin card 1 is ready for upload. Alright, so we're going to put that one there and leave that blank. Then this one we will put on. I didn't think I used that much of the card. This one will go on this panel, like so. Alright, hope that's on there. Let's close that up. That looks pretty close. And then we will take a 1-inch piece, or this is 1 inch. We need a 3/4 inch piece. There we go. And then this will leave this much of the card left for you to do something else with. By 5. Let's see if I want to. And this one could actually be a little bit wider. I'm going to cut this one off the bottom, just so that the tapered of the tree looks all right on there. Let's put the stamp and seal on there. Might be out. That's my, yep, that's my MO tonight. Gotta reload all my glues. Normally I've got them all full and ready to go, but I'm doing this at the last second. I'm trying to get ready for tomorrow's Paper Pumpkin and Stamp-A-Stack. So there we go. So that's this card. Oops, that one needs to come down a smidge. Do I have time still? Is it glued all the way? How long is my green glue forgiving? Who can answer that question? Hopefully long enough to reposition. There we go. That looks a little more even across there. Alright, so there's your second card, you guys. That one's done. And as I said, you could put paper, something on here if you want. You can stamp your sentiment in here. I just left it as is. You could also wrap some ribbon around it and tie it if you'd like to hold it shut. If you burnish the scoring lines a little bit better than I did, you probably will have, they'll be a little bit flatter. It'll shut a little bit nicer if you really press on them, possibly. Or you could make a belly band. You've got, like, use an 8.5 inch piece of paper, probably like 1 inch or so wide, and then you can put it underneath and then just wrap it up and then tape it down. You could slice a smidge of like this off, glue it onto your belly band, and just leave it in the front as a strip. That would work too. So there's a couple possibilities of keeping this closed if you don't want it popping up like that. So there we go with card 2.